Good day, everybody. I'm back. Anyway, I even had special requests saying, "What's cooking today, Mama?" And I really wasn't sure because I have quite a bit of leftovers in my fridge. But then I was like, I could maybe freeze something and make something fresh for today. And I was craving French dip. So what I'm going to do, I ran and I picked up this baguette, which I'm going to slice in half, open up, butter and garlic, and broil it until it gets kind of crispy, maybe a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there. And then I'll put it together and I'll slice it into pieces. And then I'm going to open it up and fill it with. So what I did was this morning, I thawed out my roast beef. And what the trick is you melt some butter, put a couple garlic cloves in there, and what you do is you put flour all over your roast beef, and I rub it with, I love this, the Montreal steak spice. And another thing that I absolutely love is these sea salt flakes. I don't know if you've ever used them, but it's kind of hard to see, but you rub your meat on both sides. And then what I did was I browned in that butter and garlic, and then it's got the flour and the spices rubbed all over it. So you brown it, then you stick it in your crock pot, okay, with a little bit of olive oil. And if you have time, you cook that baby on low all day. And that beef is literally fall apart. So delicious. Like, you need a really strong knife to slice through it. That we're going to be layering on our beef dip, okay? So what I'm going to do is, once that's cooked, I have 3 different cheeses that I'm going to put on top. I'm going to put Italiano, probably some Swiss grated, and also that Parmigiano Reggiano, which I love. Yummy, yummy, yummy. The more cheese, the better. But what I also am layering on there is I've got onion cooking up here. And as you can see, I'm caramelizing it. So what that is you cook it low and slow with butter and brown sugar. And you let that just simmer. And then what I've also done is I'm browning mushrooms in butter, and I'm going to shred some garlic in there with some herbs. So my staples, my garlic salt, onion salt, probably a little bit of oregano. Then what I've made here is, these are sweet potatoes. So I peeled the outside, and then I just sliced them, and I drizzled olive oil, sea salt, and rosemary on them. So what I'm going to do once those are done is I'm going to serve them with a garlic aioli. So you can buy garlic aioli, or you can make it super easy just with, you can use a little bit of sour cream, a little bit of mayonnaise, some garlic. Sometimes I throw a little sriracha in there, but you can buy these. Heinz, this is a garlic aioli, which is really good with fries or sweet potato fries. This one's a hot and spicy aioli, which would be really good on the French loaf. But also things that would be really nice on that French dip is you can put a little bit of Dijon, or this is a smoked bacon mustard, applewood smoked, like the bomb. Okay, so that is what's cooking, and I will post a pic. And an au jus is super easy, you guys. You can either, the recommended one that I saw was you can use the fat drippings from the roast beef with some beef broth. And then you can add a little bit of flour, maybe a little bit of soy sauce, and you just simmer that down. You can add a little bit of olive oil, and then it doesn't need to be super strong, and that's what you're going to use to dunk your really nice French dip in. So anyway, you can serve that with a little side salad or maybe some roasted corn, but yeah, or coleslaw. Anyway, have a beautiful day, you guys, and shine your light. Love ya. Bye-bye.